Hey guys, we're coming up on our 200th episode, which is crazy to believe that it's going to be actually 200. We've been doing this how long now?
199 episodes. So we want to celebrate with you. Tune in December 11th at 5 o'clock Mountain Time. We're going to be doing a live show because we want to celebrate with the people who let us get to 200 episodes. And we really just want to give back to you guys and say thank you.
We would not be where we are today without you guys. And that is why we are doing our 200th episode live.
So for more information on everything going on December 11th at 5 o'clock Mountain Time, follow Jordan and I on Instagram. Also follow Togethermess on Instagram and also give us a subscribe on YouTube at Jeff and Jordan TV. We're going to have a lot of fun on Thursday and hopefully give you guys back what you've been giving us for so long. And we just want to say thank you.
December 11th, 5 o'clock Mountain Time. See us there, Jeff and Jordan TV, our YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed.
We hope to see you there.
Bye.
Yay Media Group.
Tell your story about your car. How do you lock your car? Tell us.
I start my car, but I don't do the 15-second. I give myself about 25 minutes for my car to run. I always have it timed.
25 minutes?
Oh, yeah. It's freezing. I like it toasty in there when I get in. I got
25 minutes?
About 25 minutes. Hey guys, episode 199. Can you believe it?
No, I can't.
We're trucking along, and I'm glad that you guys are still along with us. Well, still along, tagging along with us.
Trucking along, and we're glad you're still along.
It's been a long day.
199, we still can't get it right. That's all right. I never get my stuff right on the show I do anyway.
I can't even talk right, but you know what? Do y'all see anybody watching? You see my McDonald socks?
Wait, did you get those? I saw those upstairs. Were those like in the Happy Meal?
Okay. So right now, this is not an ad, by the way. McDonald's, do you want to sponsor us? Because I totally would. Because I actually like... Oh, do you remember when we went to Sundance?
Yeah.
Like years and years ago.
Long time ago.
And they were giving away McDonald's coffee, K-Cups, McDonald's sweatpants, McCafe sweatpants. They were purple. I wore them all of my pregnancy, basically.
That's right.
Until I got like holes in them and then I had to just throw them away. I don't know where they get their stuff. It's actually like good quality. So one of my girlfriends she's always at Walmart. She is always at McDonald's. And she told me she loves the Grinch, and I love the Grinch too. It's the Grinchmas. You got to get the Grinchmas. So you either get like a Big Mac meal, or the Nuggets meal, and you get the
free socks.
The socks are included.
That's awesome.
In that. So today I got the boys the Nugget meal. So I got 2 Grinch socks.
And you're wearing the boys' socks?
Well, they're like adult size, but I got them the meals because I wasn't going to eat McDonald's, but I wanted the socks. So I got them the meal so I could get the socks. But they're really comfortable.
Good for you.
I was at a bar the other day with my friend, and she was sitting wearing the Grinch socks. So she's the one, and they are really like advertising it. I'm seeing it everywhere.
Oh, I never saw it.
Yeah. Well, now you will. Just wait. Now you'll see it on the TV and everything, and they're comfortable.
Well, speaking of your friend and the Grinch, I have a little bone to pick with her.
Why?
About this Elf on the Shelf, traveling carrying case.
Oh, God. Here we go. What?
What do you mean, what?
Listen, this might be the last year for Lawson, and Jeff and the boys are going to Chicago tomorrow. I'm staying behind because I've had enough traveling and I've had enough socializing with people. So I'm staying behind.
And you thought your dad was coming in too?
Yeah, but he's not because I think, did I say his brother had passed? My dad's got a lot going on back home, so he can't come.
And I have a family party on my mom's side, so I thought it was like, I don't want to lose touch with the family. So I'm like, I got to go in. We're just popping in with the boys for a quick trip. I want to see my dad, see my family. It'll be nice to see everybody for the holidays. I'm sure it'll be a little emotional. This is going to be emotional holiday, the first Christmas without my mom. So that's going to be tough, but I think it's good for me to get around the family. Mm-hmm. But that being said, there's a elf on the shelf carrying case, which I can't stand. I'm just going to be quite honest with you. First of all, the elf comes from the North Pole and it flies in and it does whatever it does. So I'm sure it could find its way to Chicago without an elf carrying case.
But it loses its powers.
Okay, so how are you supposed to put the elf into the case? Now I got to do this whole song and dance. And then when we go to my dad's house, I need to use these magic gloves that I could touch the elf with and put it in the case. And it's going to travel with us. Like this is, I don't understand. When we get to Chicago, the elf will be there. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how are you going to get it out in time if the boys are running around trying to find the elf? And
hey, there's a squirrel in the backyard. There, it's over.
But then what if I have to, what about when I pick you up from the airport and then they run in looking for the elf?
Hey, there's a squirrel in the backyard.
Well, the carrying case, I told Jeff, I go, it's going to help you. Leighton has been a lot
And Lisa,
lately.
I hope you're listening to this.
And she helped me out. Thank you. It's going to help you because Leighton is going to be so excited. Leighton loves elves. He's going to be so excited. He's going to be so good for you because the elf is going to be right there with you guys.
All right.
Listen, I packed for you today for the boys so you wouldn't have to do that. And I got all their iPads. I got the movies downloaded. I got everything ready for you. I got their blankets packed. I got everything done. So all you have to do tonight is worry about yourself and zip everything up and walk out the door.
I got snacks for everybody too, for the plane.
I figured you were just going to buy snacks at the airport.
No, I went today and I got some snacks.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I got like gum, like sour stuff. I got them each a little reindeer, and then I got them those Nutella, sticks or whatever.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I was going to get them something, and then I was like, Jeff's going to be mad at whatever I get him. So I was like, Jeff can just handle that because it's just you. I think this is the first time you have taken them by yourself.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Like I took them, I've always taken them by myself, but I think this is the first time without me that you're actually going. But now you guys have the 3 seats on the plane. So it's going to be easy. And like I said, I think I downloaded like 12 movies for Leighton. So he's got options.
Yeah, I got a pack still and stuff. But it'll be a fun weekend, a little bonding with me and the boys.
Yeah.
Going back to Chicago. So it'll be nice. And then it'll be good to see my dad. But I think it's good.
Your dad's going to be back here in 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's all right. I mean, it'll be good to see the whole family on my mom's side, so that'll be good for me. But so far, I mean, we've been busy, which is a good thing. We've been busy.
Jeff has been like so busy. His work is really making him work for that paycheck. They are like triple working you. And I hope somebody from Fox is listening to this because they are overworking.
No, they're not. Listen, it's better than not working. You know what I mean? I remember sitting in this exact same spot, staring over there saying, man, I just need a shot, and I got my shot and I got to make the best of it. And, I think 2026 is going to be a fantastic year. It can't be worse than this. You know what I mean? I guess it could always be worse, but it'd be very difficult to be worse than 2025. So 2026, I'm really hoping is going to be a really good year. And I'm going to put all my efforts into making sure that happens. And where I'm at is where I'm supposed to be at, like I think everything's meant to be. I think things progress. Sometimes they decline, but you got to hope for the best and keep climbing the ladder. And as the punches come, you got to just keep taking them, and get up. And like I said, I like what I do. I just need some more stability. So I think that'll come in the new year too.
Good answer. Do you want to take a break?
No. I don't even know how long we've been going.
I know.
My thing went off.
It always goes off.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see. Well, it's 2025.
Because I wanted to go into about Black Friday and Cyber Monday, kind of like that whole thing. But I was like, I feel like we're going to go on a tangent. That's why I said, do we need to take a break?
Oh, you want to go on a tangent before we go to break?
Okay.
Because I got this. So speaking of work. No, I wanted to get your opinion. Speaking of work.
Oh, I thought it was something I did.
Why would I? What? What'd you do?
I don't know.
No. This has not. Okay. So I do this, it's called the Lifestyle Show in Colorado. And before us is the news. So I get to hear, and when I get to work, I put the news on that they're doing downstairs and I watch the show while I'm doing my work and then we go down there. But one of the stories was, I didn't know the whole story. There's a no puffing law. It's called no puffing here in Colorado for the wintertime. Do you know what that means?
No.
So no puffing means you get a ticket. If you go outside and start your car to warm it up and the keys are in the ignition, you get a ticket for that because it's easier to steal. So you get a ticket
You just locked the door.
Yeah, you get a ticket if your keys are in the ignition, and they just gave somebody a ticket and it was on the news.
Who has a car with the keys in the ignition anymore? Everything's push to start.
A lot of people do.
Really?
And a lot of people don't have, I mean, most cars now, you have that car starter, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't.
But the car starter, like mine, only will go for 15 minutes and then it cuts off.
So if you have a car starter that's far enough away that if someone steals your car, they can't drive it, that's okay.
Yeah, because they can't steal it with the car starter.
But I remember running, I mean, this is a while back, but I'm sure people still do it. You get up in the morning, there's snow everywhere. You run outside, you start your car and you run back in and you do whatever. And then you come outside, clean your car. That's how it was in Chicago, right? My whole point of this that I was like getting upset is that you get a ticket for going to work early. You're the one going to work. You're getting up early and starting your car so you could go to work and keep society running and keep a paycheck coming in for your family. But why are they not focusing on the people stealing the cars?
Because they make money.
Yeah, they make money. But why aren't they cracking more down on criminals than they are for people trying to go to work that are starting their cars that can't even afford a car starter? You're hammering down on them? Instead of letting criminals out of jail that you already caught and the government's letting them back out.
And this is
I don't want to get into whole political shit. Yeah.
That's why I don't live in the city.
But it makes me sick that we're making excuses and we're making the wrong laws for people that get up and work hard and they get a ticket for starting their car. Are you kidding me? I don't know why that bothered me so bad.
Well, I think that's ridiculous. And I think probably because it makes you think of Santa Monica with the people just driving around in that little buggy and then they just write you tickets because your tire is not turned left or turned right.
Yeah, it's a little different than that too. I don't know. That just rubbed me the wrong way. Because if you can't afford a car like that and so you're taxing... What
if you have a baby and you and you don't want to take the baby out and the car be freezing? Well, that's the dumbest thing. How do you get that overturned?
You don't. I don't know. You vote in someone else.
I
don't know
people can if you get enough people, you can
imagine going to the judge. Imagine going to the judge with your baby. And you're like, I had to bring my baby to daycare so I could go to my job to support my family. And I can't afford a car that has a car starter. And my baby cannot be in a cold car. So you gave me a ticket for that?
Yeah,
what is the judge going to say? Because you want to deter criminals to make it easier for them? Why don't you double their fine, whatever it is? Why don't you do that? So if you steal a car, guess what? It's not a slap on the wrist and you're out of jail the next day. Why don't you hammer down on them a little bit more and leave the people trying to go to work in the morning warming up their cars alone? I don't know why. It really bothered me.
Well, yeah, because it's just people doing good in society and trying to go to work.
And we make all these laws now to like give criminals a slap on the wrist. Yeah. We're like going the other way in society. And it's starting to really bother me. I try to ignore, and again, it's whatever with the politics. It's just, how about common sense? That's ridiculous. How did that get into law? It's just another
thing. It's just another way for them to make extra money.
Well, I don't know. All right, now I'll take a break.
I mean, think about how many tickets they probably give out.
Well, they just heard of one. I don't even know how a police officer could do that.
I know.
You know what I mean? And be like, all right, someone's warming up their car because they have to go to work.
There are some police officers that are like, I can't do that.
Absolutely.
I have a wife.
There's no way.
And a baby.
Hey, I know you're going to work. Excuse me. You knock on the door. I know you're going to work, but your car's warming up. Have fun at work, working for free for the next couple of days.
To be honest, I'm not surprised because it's Denver. And Denver tries to bend over backwards for...
I don't know if other states have that no puffing law, but I don't know. It just bothered me.
Yeah, that's annoying.
All right.
It's...
we'll get back to cheery beery.
No, it's just... I think...
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course I see what I'm saying.
Let's take a break.
I start my car and then I lock the door.
How many times did I say take a break?
Oh, okay. We'll take a break.
So the holidays are officially here. And for me, that means eating terribly.
Oh, I'm with you on that. But you know what keeps us on track?
Hungry Root.
That's right.
And it definitely does. They have over 50,000 chef-crafted recipes, something for everybody. And if you go on their website, this is the part I love. They personalize it to what you like. There's something for whether you like meat, you just like fish, whether you don't like meat at all and you're a vegan, there's something for everybody. And guess what? If you just stick to Hungry Root, it's going to keep you off those snacks during the holiday season.
It helps you with your diet and health goals. Someone who's been dieting for months.
And I always start my new diet in January, but it's never too early to start that diet. Why not start in December? So when the holidays do come, like Christmas and New Year's, you could let go for a little bit. But in the meantime, make your weekly meals with Hungry Root.
Jeff and I are always trying to find better options for our kids to meet nutrition goals and things that are a little bit healthier for them.
Yeah. And we even let our kids go on and pick out what they like as well. And they do have some great snacks. It's so fast and simple, and it's very healthy, catered to all your dietary needs.
Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/togetherness and use code Togethermess. That's hungryroot.com/togetherness, code Togethermess to get 40% off your first box and get a free item of your choice for life.
Happy holidays.
Bye. Welcome back.
I was trying to get off the subject.
Oh, well, sorry.
You want to keep me fired up?
No.
Tell your story about your car. How do you lock your car? Tell us.
I start my car, but I don't do the 15-second. I give myself about 25 minutes for my car to run. I always have it timed.
25 minutes?
Oh, yeah. It's freezing. I like it toasty in there when I get in. I got
25 minutes?
About 25 minutes. I turn it on at 8 o'clock and we leave at 8:20.
Okay, I guess I'm going to stay mad. What are you talking about, 25 minutes?
The garage is up. It's not like I have the garage down.
It takes 5 minutes for your car to warm up.
Oh, no. When I go out there, it's like really cold and the kids are like freezing. I have blankets in there.
Are you trying to make me mad?
So 8 o'clock, I go out there and then I start it. And then I will lock.
What do you mean you go out there and start it?
I go out in the garage and I start the car.
You have an automatic starter.
No, but it only will go for like 15 minutes and then it'll just stop and then the car will get cold again. So I just let it run.
I didn't know about this. What are you talking about? You really let it run for 25 minutes? And then when I drive the car on the weekend, I got to put gas in your car?
You don't put
those
gas
days
in
are
my
over.
car. You don't put gas in my car.
Next time I drive that car, I'm bringing it back on E.
I don't even drive anywhere. I just and so yes, I like a toasty car. And I have my butt warmers on high. I have it on 78.
I'm in favor of the tickets now. I hope you get a ticket. I do. 25 minutes is ridiculous.
20 minutes. Like 15, 20 minutes. 25 minutes is a little exaggerating. 15, 20 minutes. I let it warm up. And it's, by the time me and the boys get in, it's warm and it feels good. But I lock the door behind me because I always worry if there are neighborhood kids that walked in the garage or something. So the door is locked. And then I lock the door behind me in case there was a criminal trying to get my car. Then they can't get in the house.
You just flipped my philosophy on the no puffing law. I'm all for it. I'm for it now.
But if they took my car, it wouldn't drive. It wouldn't go because they don't have the keys. I take the keys with me. So,
but the whole point of an automatic starter is it has to be locked for you to start it. This way nobody could get inside.
Yeah,
why would you go out in the garage?
It automatically cuts off at a certain time.
Because the car is way past warmed up.
Well, I told you I like mine toasty.
All right.
Okay.
What else do you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I feel like...
You mean Scam City?
I think so.
It's such a scam.
I did buy electronics, and I do think I got a deal on that. I tried to get a lot of my Christmas done on Cyber Monday, Black Friday, but I do feel like clothes, some of them, it wasn't worth it. I feel like some of it was the discount price was normally the regular price of what it is. And they just jacked the price up and then said you got 30% off. But then you're like, yay, I got 30% off. But that's really what it normally costs.
So I saw things like, again, who knows what's right on the internet. I don't know if I saw this on TV or the internet, but I think it was maybe the internet. One was I saw like Target, like there was Black Friday deals and it said like Black Friday, 30% off and say whatever. It was $599. And people were just pulling that sign off. And then it said the regular price and it was $599 with the red sign. I don't know if that's true, Target. Don't come at me. I just saw that online. So that might be AI or someone just doing that. And then I also saw like charts where I think this is legit, where people like in the upcoming months to Black Friday will lower their, jack up their prices. So when Black Friday comes, they lower it. But really, if you look at the seasonal average, it's been that way the whole time.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And I did, because I got the boys this one brand. It's like Rock'em socks. Has anybody heard of that? It's like 6'7". It's got like those type of socks. And then it's sports. It's got kind of like everything. And I set my alarm to get 50% off. And they were really good. So I type in my Black Friday code. It was 7:00. I had my card information, everything already logged in, and I hit pay now. I got the 50% off, and then it refreshed and it charged me full price. And I never do this, but I wrote them an email and they made it right. Like they refunded me my money. They gave me the discount, and I thought that was nice.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do.
I mean, they were responded back. They give you a confirmation email just for your records. So if like something happened and you haven't heard back, you could say, hey, I haven't heard back from you guys. And then you have a confirmation email. Their customer service was wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be like that. You know, even when that Togethermess.com selling some gear in the new year, we're going to revamp that. We just shut it down with everything going on. And there was a lot of other things behind the scenes. So we shut that down, but we deal with things, you know, from time to time, and people would write in. Mm-hmm. And I just told my buddy, I'm like, hey, just send him a free t-shirt or send him a free hat or comp that or give them free, whatever. I'd rather make no money and have the person happy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you write a company, especially like a really small business, like we're as small as it gets, I'd rather just make the person happy, because once you start getting like bad customer service
nobody goes back.
That's it. And bad news travels 10 times faster than good news.
There was this person I used to buy jewelry from, and the past 2 times, like I kept seeing bad reviews on hers. And I was like, I wonder why she's getting bad reviews, because I've never had a bad experience with her. And then the last 2 orders that I did, which was like over a year ago, it was not like what it was pictured. It looked cheaply done. Everything was like a mess. And I was like, something must have happened over there, because it used to not be that way. Something changed and I've never ordered back again.
Yeah. I know. I think that whole like 20% off or 50% off, it's such a good marketing strategy.
Oh, when people sign up,
like
I do it.
Remember Banana Republic?
Oh yeah.
So I used to shop there like back in the day all the time.
I used to go with you.
Yeah.
At 3rd Street Promenade.
But I think it was like Wednesdays was like 25% off. But it's such a smart strategy. And you could go online and get 25% off anytime you want. And like you could find 25% off anytime. They always advertise whatever day it was, and that's the day I'd go. But it's so smart to be like, hey, let's sell these jeans, right? As a company, let's sell these jeans. All right, well, let's sell them at 100, you know? And then saying, you know what? Let's sell them at 140 or 120, say, you know? And we'll still get our 100, but let's give them the discount. And if people don't want to look for the discount and they're willing to pay $140 for these jeans, good.
Right.
But we are planning on selling them for $100 anyway. So let's make it 140 and give them a percentage off. We're still getting it at 100, but the customer feels like they're getting a good deal.
Right.
That's a really good marketing strategy, because it works on me too. If I get if I buy something online, I just search the internet for a code and it goes in. I'm like, yeah.
That's,
you know what I mean? It's like whatever it is, I feel good about it.
You and I used to go every Wednesday and to Banana
Was it Wednesday?
Wednesdays, and then we go see a movie, and then we go to Coffee Bean and get a coffee. That was when we lived down in Santa Monica. But I mean, I like feeling like I'm getting a deal.
Yes.
I like shopping small. There's a lady down the street. I love her clothes. I go to her basement because one, I like her, and two, she has cute clothes, and I try to support her. And I would rather support her than certain huge companies.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I love small. I mean, if you could shop small business, people tell you that all the time. Like, shop small business. I do. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, you know?
And just like help other people. I don't know. I like that. But I do think certain things nowadays, even if it's like skincare, I just feel like people price gouge now.
Yeah, of course. Because they can. That's why they price gouge. Mm-hmm. It's just like ticket sales. It's just like anything. There's people that could pay that price. A regular family cannot go to an NFL football game. A family of 4.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, you got to save up all year. You can't. Right. You could go to maybe one game a year, but there are many people in the city that could totally afford that.
Right.
You know, but you can't like, you know, I remember going to games with my dad when I was little and tickets weren't like they are now. Now it's like, I want to bring my son to a game and it's $400 to sit in a decent spot unless I want to sit on top of the stadium with the blimp, you know? Mm. And it's still $150, $200 to get in.
It's like if you work for a company in corporate and they have a box.
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
the best way to go.
Because then
but just to go with your kids, you know what I mean? And like, I don't want to schmooze and do all that stuff. I just want to go with my family, you know? And it's like, well, do I want to go on vacation or I want to go to a Broncos game? You know, it's crazy.
The Broncos are doing better now.
So are the Bears.
Okay, Lawson wanted a mini Broncos helmet for Christmas. They had so many at Target. And then I guess because the Broncos are winning now they're all gone. And then I tried to find them. Again, I pull up Amazon, Walmart, Target, and I go back and forth and I look to see who has like a deal or if it's cheaper. And then everywhere was different. Even the, what is it, Fanatics? Isn't it Fanatics? Yeah, they price gouge too.
It's whatever's hot. I mean, it's smart business. I get it. It's supply and demand. I understand the concept of the whole thing, but it's still just like the average. Again, I don't understand why am I getting all like worked up about everything? If you look back to like,
new? You're always.
I've been pretty calm. I've been pretty calm. But if you look at the average price of everything, like from gasoline to eggs to housing to everything, go look at a chart from 100 years ago. Everything is like straight up to the sky. You know what isn't? The average salary income.
I know. It's sad. It's really
sad. It's insane. You know, so it's like we're getting further and further away from a middle class and it's just going to be straight poor and straight rich. Mm-hmm. And I mean, and going back to our trip to like, you know, we saw that civilization, Pompeii. You know, it's like, that's how they lived back then. Either you are a peasant or you were someone of importance and you had all the money. Things haven't changed that much. We have somewhat of a middle class, of course, and things have changed a lot, but it's like, they're really battling. That middle class is battling,
it's
you know,
so
and
sad.
Let alone you're not even thinking about the people who don't have any money.
I just feel bad for people out of college if their parents aren't helping them out of college, and because you're not making a certain amount right out of college.
Right.
Like you got to work your way up. And that's because I always just think about our kids and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then like what a house costs now for like a starter home. I'm like, oh my God. But that you got to move somewhere where it's smaller, not Colorado. Yeah. You got to get out of here.
It was funny because me and my buddy, the camera guy, we had a shoot today. We were driving through Cherry Hills and Cherry Hills Village. Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. And it's a really, really ritzy area in Denver.
It's like your 20, 30, $40 million houses.
Yeah, like the athletes live there, right? It's like, it's all gated. It's really nice, really beautiful neighborhood. But he was saying he went to high school around there. He went to DU.
Oh,
and he was telling me.
That's nice.
Yeah. So he was telling me he went to a private school. It was a public school, basically. You didn't have to pay. But he played like Cherry Hills and a bunch of people. He goes, some of those schools, I don't know which one specifically he was naming, is $40,000 a year for high school.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
40 grand for high school?
There's not the one by us. There's a different one. It's over there. I think it's like the most expensive one in Denver. I actually just found this out because of my neighbor's kids in high school. And his son had told me, oh, I'm going to this school. And I asked him, I said, oh, is your son transferring to this school? And he goes, no, I'm not paying that much for high school. I got to pay for college. And we both started laughing. But yeah.
Oh my God. I was like, what? To go to high school? Go to a public school, man. I don't know if
it's more of a status thing.
If I swear to God, I'm not even joking. I swear on the Holy Bible. If I was say we had $5 million in the bank, I would not pay $40,000 for my son to go to high school. You're going to public school and you're not getting that bubble, living in a bubble mentality bullshit. I don't like that. When you start separating yourself, kind of like how LA does from the rest of the world, you start living in a bubble and you start believing everything that you see around you. And when everyone's saying the same shit around you, that's how you're going to grow up. I don't want my kids growing up with a silver spoon in their mouth. They're not, but they wouldn't be anyway.
My parents paid a fortune for Peyton's school from grade school to high school. And it probably would have cost to go to college what they spent on Peyton's private school. And me and my sister were public school, and Peyton only went private because he was dyslexic. So my mom wanted him to have that special attention.
That's a different scenario.
But that was back in the day.
Yeah.
Public schools wouldn't help you. But I don't think to be honest, like it didn't really do much. I mean, you pay all this much money. I don't know. I think it's just more of a status thing for the families, for the parents to just say, oh, I go here. Because when you graduate high school, does anybody care where you went to high school? No.
I was just kind of blown away.
I think it's more like college. People are like, oh, where are you going to college? What are you majoring? Then I feel like people care. Lawson said today, oh, am I going to this school? It was like this private school over by where we live. And I was like, no. I go, you're a public school kid. You are not going to private school. And he's like, why? They're the best. And I go, who said they're the best?
And nowadays, listen, there is something to be said, like better coaching, more practice. You could kind of raise an athlete, things like that. The odds of you making it to the pros are the slimmest. You know what I mean? Even 1% of all the people you see on TV that are playing D1, maybe 1% of them are going to go pro. Maybe.
Yeah.
And then how long is that career going to last? But I get like the extra, I believe in that. Like if you're training in the off season, if you're doing all those things and you go to a public school, they'll find you. If you're that athlete and you're doing all those things, they'll find you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you're going.
There's, some people I know that are very successful and their kids go public and they're like, I think private's stupid. But I mean, listen, there's people out here listening to us and their kids are probably in private and they love it. I'm not.
Yeah, good on you. Maybe I'm just being a hater. Maybe I am. We don't have it and I can't afford it. So that's not an option. Maybe if it was an option.
If you wanted to, but you don't. But I'm
mad about you starting a car for 25 minutes. You think I'm sending my kid to a $40,000 a year high school?
I'm not. I wouldn't send my kids to, if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't send my kids to a private school.
Listen, I'll take the other side too. I get the security and things. It's very scary, but it doesn't make it impenetrable. You know what I mean? That shit could happen anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like, be a good kid. Have friends. Have fun. I don't know. I don't care. I really don't care. What? About like the private school thing?
Oh, I don't know how we got off on this tangent. Yeah. I was just saying we were talking about how expensive things were. So I kind of went down that road because we were talking about it today. I'm just like, it's just things are a little crazy right now.
Well, if your kids go to private school, I didn't mean to offend you.
Or what happened?
Because somebody's probably canceled? Like, I want to, no.
Yeah. I mean, good for you. Keep living the dream. I wish I could too, but I can't.
I like that my kids, one thing I don't like is like school uniforms. I like my kids being school uniforms.
I wish I had a uniform for every day. I hate dressing up.
So you don't have to.
Yeah, I wish I could do the show in like a UPS uniform.
I like that the kids can wear their regular clothes because they can express themselves.
No, I get it too. I'm just saying for me, I wish I could just wear one outfit for the rest of my life.
Really?
Like to go to work.
I feel like you like to dress.
I like to go to work. Yeah, to go to work. Like in my downtime. I wear
one outfit. What is it? You are always like, do you have on your uniform? A hat? A sweatshirt, sweatpants, or yoga pants?
I just picture you getting into bed with your big gray V-neck and you're like, your chapped Vaseline or whatever, and you're like, oh, and your hair's all wet from your bath.
And my all my moisturizer on my face.
Then we start watching something, you go and get some other lube and you're like all over your feet. And I'm like, what's happening over here?
What about you? You have the comforter up by like right up under your nose and you're just like this with your feet.
I like to get cozy and rock myself to sleep.
It's so annoying. That's why I have to leave the room. I'm like, what is going on with you? And then you got Bill Maher playing and then you're just watching that and your feet are just going like this and there's no fan, there's nothing on. And I'm just like, I'm out of here.
Here comes Jordan.
Oh my God.
Why are you judging me when I'm just trying to relax? I've been having long days.
You're judging me with all my Vaseline? You know, they said, do not buy eye cream, that what works best is Aquaphor or Vaseline, but I'm scared I'm like, I'm going to be that person that goes to sleep and wake up and the Vaseline's going to be in my eye. And then I'm going to be like sunscreen and the whole day my eye's going to hurt because there's something in my eye.
I think
they say eye cream there's no eye cream out there that will work.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure some doctors will tell you different because they're probably selling products. But I think it's like back to base. I think peroxide, like if you brush your teeth with peroxide.
You do that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I can't do.
And then like simple things like baking soda and like vinegar is the answer to all your problems. Like whatever you want to get rid of is baking soda and vinegar. You clean your pots and pans. You get oil out of your shirt, like every stains out of your carpet. It's baking soda and vinegar.
My grandma, if you ask her to get about stains, she says Comet.
Comet works good.
She's like old school, like with the.
I did that the other day on her countertop. It does work. Yeah,
but it's so she makes me.
I bet you if I put baking soda and vinegar on there, it would come out. I don't understand what's in the combination of those two, and they're very simple, very cheap ingredients. I don't understand why everyone just doesn't. Why isn't I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting at, but I've been watching a lot of videos with baking soda.
I know
vinegar.
Doctors don't like this, but you guys, I swear by it, and I swear it works. Tallow. Their doctors do not like that because they say it clogs your pores. I have a tallow. It's beef tallow that this girl I buy it from. She actually lived here. Her kids went to Lawson's
She was a friend of yours.
She was. I don't know her.
Okay.
It was the preschool teacher told me about it. I started buying her tallow, and she has face wash, and now she has body wash. It legit works. I'm not like, it's like hydrating. And do you see melasma?
No.
And you know how I get like super like spotty over here. I did have a laser appointment tomorrow, but I had to cancel because I'm taking you to the airport. But
cool.
I use it, and Leighton burned his hand one time. I put it on. I cut my hand with a knife by accident, and I put that on, and like the next day I had a rash. Ocean water healed it, and then I put tallow when we got home on it. I swear to you, it works.
I think there's some basic things out there, but nobody pushes it because it doesn't make money.
Well, people are like, beef tallow, you're putting that? I don't know. However this girl makes it, whatever she's doing, it works. And I have to set my alarm. It sells out. 10 minutes, it's sold out, everything.
Why don't we sell beef tallow?
I don't know how to make that stuff. I don't want to make it. Make your jardinier.
Okay.
I'll help you
Maybe
sell
I'll
it.
switch to beef tallow.
Well, maybe it'll help my cracked, crusty heels. It does, but maybe you could do it.
Do what?
Make tallow.
I'll look it up.
Look up a recipe. But I heard like it's got to be not all beef tallow. Like if you don't have it, the ingredients right, it cannot work as good. This girl, whatever she's got, has the science down.
All right. You want beef tallow for Christmas?
Oh, and I already got myself a Christmas present.
From me?
From me.
Oh.
I bought myself one and I'm going to wrap it and put it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did get you. Wait, I've been shopping.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been
We
thinking
normally
about
don't
it.
buy for each other, but then I feel bad and you've had like a hard year, so I'm getting you stuff.
I've been thinking.
I've already got you stuff.
I got you stuff too.
Have you?
I have.
I got a good one for myself.
What'd you get?
I'm not telling you.
Are you really going to wrap it?
Oh, I'll totally wrap it.
That's very sad.
What?
What do you mean? I'm getting you stuff. What do you mean? You wrapping your own presents? You weirdo.
Well, we don't normally get each other gifts.
Hey, who's this from? Oh, it's from me. That's so sad.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. And so I did get you.
I already started.
I got you a really good one.
I think you'll like yours. I showed somebody.
And they approved?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got you one and you're going to really like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think you are.
All right. Let's leave it there on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
I'm very excited now. I'm very curious.
All right. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
I know. I meant to do voicemails, guys. We'll do that on the next
Oh,
season.
you want to do one? Let's do one voicemail.
Okay.
Just because it's episode 199.
Y'all, I really like this tree. Should we keep it up year round?
Yeah.
It kind of makes me happy. What if we keep this up year round and we have like really good luck?
All right, let's go with Brooke.
Brooke.
All right, Brooke. Let's do one and then we'll out of here, Brooke.
Jeff and Jordan, this is Brooke from Ohio, and your podcast is one of my favorites. I love the ones where it's just you two talking about nonsense.
You're
it's my
love
favorite.
this one, Brooke.
So I've been watching you or listening to you guys from the Big Brother, the first one. You were my favorite couple.
Oh.
And then when I heard you guys had a podcast, I was like, this is awesome. So I started listening. I clean houses for a living, so I got an earbud in my ear listening to music or a podcast all day long or a book. And you guys are always one of my weekly picks. So keep doing what you're doing. We all love listening to you, and we love to hear you cat it out sometimes. And then we love just the positivity that you guys have and the realness. So keep it up. We love you. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Oh, that's a great way to end this.
That is, and that makes me feel, see, I don't need anything for Christmas. That was good enough.
I know. Thank you, Brooke.
Thanks,
that was
Brooke from Ohio. Keep on keeping on. I like it.
You know what? Because you say to the boys, Ohio.
I don't know why I do that. They did it since they were little.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
You have to explain it now.
Yeah, I know. That was a good place to end. But real quickly, when the boys were real little and they were like, couldn't even talk, they were just starting to learn words. They'd be like, where's mommy? And I'd be like, Ohio. And they would start crying. And I don't know, I'd laugh. And then they'd cry and be like, she's in the room. She's right there. I'm like, she's in the room right there. Go get her. And then they'd run over there. And then the next day, where's mommy? I'm like, Ohio.
But still to this day.
I know, now the kids say it.
Now, still to this day, Lawson and them will go, Ohio.
It's so stupid. I don't even know how he started, but it was just like, I don't know why I was doing it to be like, hey, she's right. Like, start looking around, like, figure it out. She's right there.
But what made
Don't
you pick
start crying.
Ohio?
Because I would be like, oh, like, I don't know, or something like that. And I was like, Ohio. I just said it.
Funny.
I don't even know. I have no idea where that came from. We should have left with Brooke.
I miss the late night time. All right. Do the quote.
Brooke, thank you so much. We needed that little spark of inspiration. And I hope you're listening to this and you get a little spark of inspiration. So thank you for listening to the show. And if you like nothing shows, this is your perfect show. All right. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. You know who said that?
Who?
The great Dr. Seuss.
Yes, Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss and Brooke, this one's for you. All right, guys, episode 199. We should have did something a little better, but maybe we did kind of like an Amazon marketing strategy. We gave you a shitty show, so number 200 is going to be a great one. You see what I did there?
Good close. All right, bye.